David, first of all, thank you so much for being with us today. I really, really appreciate it. Before we talk about the Upper Valley Aquatic Center, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you originally from?
I am actually a Hartford kid. Grew up in Wilder, Hartford 89 high school, and never strayed too far.
Okay.
So.
Were you athletically inclined growing up, or how did you get involved with sports? Well, tell me the story, how you found out about the Upper Valley Aquatics Club and why you thought it was the place for you to go to get your athletic activity and physical activity.
Well, the bulk of it through Rotary, actually. One of the finance director, Carmel Paulson, is a member of the club here in White River, and as am I, and had spoken about it at length, and we'd had a couple of folks come in and just tell us a little bit about it. We had to hear a little bit about it at the club for what's going on in town, and checked it out. Had been a couple of times as just day passes, and just went and stayed.
What was the appeal for you? What made the Aquatic Center stick out as a place that you want to go on a daily basis to get your physical activity and something that's very important?
Instantly welcoming. Walk in, and from the folks that are at the desk to the athletic trainers to even the other patrons, they're very welcoming and encouraging for new members, eager to help.
And how long have you been a member now?
About 5 years now.
5 years, wow. Well, tell me a little bit about your daily routine. How many times a week do you go there, and what do you try to accomplish?
The good weeks are 4. The great weeks are 5.
Yeah.
Lately it's been a lot of yoga and some Pilates, and then sprinkle in some cardio.
Well, tell me a little bit about some of the classes you've taken and maybe some instructors that have really maybe had a good influence on you.
Oh goodness, so that's actually one of the other strengths of the Aquatic Center is the variety of instructors. I've done spinning classes with Jen Boudreau and with Kayla and Deb. Done some circuit training classes and the Essential Fitness. I've done some of those with John and Catherine and Larry, and those are terrific. They'll work you like crazy in an hour.
Do you find them to be very motivating, and have you seen results in your daily activity from going to the gym?
Much more so. I have a desk job, so it's very easy to be sedentary, except when you're there. And it's not, one of the nicer things about UVAC, as opposed to some of the other gyms that I've been to, is how welcoming they are of the newer members.
Right.
You're not expected to perform at a veteran class level the moment you walk through the door. And they do what you can do, join in when you can, and you'll come up to feeling much more comfortable and participating in more and more of the class.
The initial part of going to the gym is difficult, but once you get there, things get easier. Have you found that to be the case?
I've switched things up a little bit, so I was actually trying to dodge the easy part a little bit. But yes, things are much more comfortable, definitely. Some of the classes get easier, but the instructors throw curves. And whether it's yoga or Pilates or the essential conditioning classes, they change things up a little enough, so there's no stagnation.
Right. Sounds like you get a good variety of workouts.
A lot. And all of them have been good experiences. I've not had a bad experience there in the 5 years. So. It's,
and you seem to be very adventurous in your physical activity. You want to try different things. Has that been the case for you, that once you got there and you realized all the opportunities that were there, that you wanted to take advantage of it? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. All of the instructors have different approaches, but the other nice thing about UVAC is the social part. It's really its own community. They really are.
The environment means a lot when you're working out, and I know in the short period that I've been at the UVAC, what a nice environment it is to work out. It's a very clean, very modern. Can you talk a little bit about the UVAC and just that general environment of coming in and feeling this is a place where I want to work out?
It's bright. The general feel you get in the building is energetic. You want to come there, and when you're there, you want to work, whether it's in a group setting or in the cardio room or just to do a little weight training. You want to go. You want to push yourself, and you want to do a little bit more.
What would you say to someone who's watching out there who hasn't experienced the UVAC?
Come and do a day pass. Just come in and get a feel for how the place is. Just observing will help you figure out that it's not your average establishment. There are some other clubs who will charge you the base membership fee, and then the classes are extra. So as we go in and do our classes, the classes are included in that membership fee, and you're there 3, 4, 5 times a week. Again, 5 being the ideal and optimal. Everything went right in the week. Balance that out, divide that daily, break that down daily, monthly, and annually. You can't beat the price. You really can't. And it's nonprofit here in our community. It's a great benefit to the town of Hartford and the area as a whole.
Right. Sounds like the UVAC was the perfect place for you.
It's a good spot. You should come try it.
All right. Thanks, David, for being with us today, and I appreciate your insight into the UVAC. I'm glad you enjoyed the facility so much.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right.